Hey there, everybody. So, I've thought it over a bit, and I figured the next main, game playthrough I would put on the channel is going to be that Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So, let's get started. So, this is Mario's latest. I have gone through it 100%, but I will be starting a fresh file to show this off as best I can. I'm gonna aim for mostly 100%. There's a couple things that are kind of grindy that I won't worry about, but yeah, so as you can see, I did everything. But don't look at that old file too much. We'll get a new file started here right away here. So, one player to start, and a whole host of characters to choose from. This is actually kind of crazy to have this much of a roster in a Mario game. But you'll notice for the Yoshis and Nabbit here, they don't take damage, but they also don't get power-ups. So they are basically the easy mode of the game. Otherwise, everybody else plays pretty much the same. And I think we'll start with Mario because it's his adventure. So let's do that. Get things underway. Welcome to the Flower Kingdom. It's just a short hop away from the Mushroom Kingdom. Upon receiving an invitation from Prince Florian, Mario and the others are traveling here for the first time. Oh, hey there. So yeah, we got talking flowers. You like them or you love them. I personally think they're very charming. Hey there, Luigi. These are little poplins. These are like I guess the toads of the Flower Kingdom. Then we got everybody else here. It's Daisy, or geez, there's Mario and Peach and Nabbit was back there. You saw him there. I'm. Why is Daisy not here? Why isn't she with Luigi? That's weird. Did they go ahead of us? They must have. Well, there we go. It's quite the start. Already getting the princesses confused. Well, she's here now. I guess they came later. Uh-oh. Everybody run, it's Jack Black. That no good Bowser. Uh-oh. Hide while you can. Your new prison is your home. Man, just when you thought Bowser couldn't get any worse. Was that King Bowser? How could he steal our Wonder Flower and our Flower Castle too? I mean, just one would have been fine, I guess. I can't believe he merged with our beautiful castle like that. It's just so awful. Bowser will make a terrible mess of our whole kingdom if we don't stop him somehow. Well, you're in luck because you have like a superhero basically with you. Oh, look at it. Look how happy he is. Yeah, entire team. You'll help us. Thank you. I'd like to be your guide if you don't mind. Let me just Ratatouille you. He's a parasite. And here's the baby brigade. Thank you. It's always nice to have someone believing you, you know? So here we are at the Pipe Rock Plateau, and boom, welcome to the Flower Kingdom, our first level. You actually make Prince Florian jump on the loading screen here if you mash jump. So yeah, we can jump, we can run, hit some blocks, and then those little flowers there, you'll see a lot of these. They end up leading to a lot of different things. What's kind of cool here, these Goombas are sleeping. If you walk up to them, they don't actually hurt you until you wake them up. Just a neat little animation there. We got a couple coins from that flower there. And right here is the elephant fruit, the very first new power-up in this game. Lets us break through blocks, smack things with our trunk. Let us get a big old coin right there. We'll explain what the purple coins are in due time. And I have to do it. It was preordained. And then you'll notice occasionally little blocks for the other characters pop up that are invisible otherwise. Mario just happened to have one right there because of course he would. They can give us an extra elephant. And we can also shoot water out of our trunk, which is kind of cool. You can see you get like 3 shots, unless you're, I think, near a source of water. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. So that's a neat little extra thing. It's not really strictly necessary, but it's always nice to have. And then there's water pumping out of these. Water can actually stun the Goombas like that, but it doesn't actually hurt them. And then right here is a little secret. If we jump right here, a little whirly flower, we can follow up for another weird flower, and a bunch of coins. So that's a neat little thing. I actually didn't know about this right away. I stumbled on this later on a replay. So that's pretty cool. We got our first checkpoint. Hello. Get even more coins. I don't think there's another one in here. I'm pretty sure that flower comes out regardless of which end you go through. And then we'll keep moving here. Even more pipes. But now, something a little special. It's time to touch wonder and get dizzy. I guarantee you we're fine. Mario's just going through it a little bit right now. Insert easy joke to make here. So let's see what else we got. A lot of more coins here. We got the normal coins and purple coins, surprisingly enough. And then we'll keep moving here, and suddenly, it's a snake. Or I guess a worm is more likely. It's kind of wrong. I'm used to it at this point, but it's all kinds of wrong. And then if we let it continue to slither here, we can actually follow it to the foreground. Get a nice big old look at Mario. Get a lot of these little mini purple coins. These actually all are 1/10 of a coin, which is kind of weird. Can't imagine the conversion rate on those. We'll keep moving as things continue to be kooky. And boom, we got our first Wonder Seed. So, that's our first course. Pretty straightforward. And we get a neat little Easter egg here. They really wanted to make sure you saw this. But if you have water in your trunk when you finish a level, there you go. You'll bloom the little poplin at the end. So that's kind of cute. We get a little postcard showing our journey there. So that's pretty cool. What do you got to say, Florian? Alright, Wonder Seeds are going to be really useful on our adventure. Let's go get some more. So yeah, as you can see, that is the... I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Let's leave before it's too late. So yeah, we got everything in that course. I meant to check that by just hitting the L button, but that was a mistake. So that's the first level done. We got the Wonder Seeds. Those are the main thing we're going to need to collect the whole game. But we'll move on to the next one here. Piranha Plants on Parade. This is a pretty special level. You'll see why. Unnatural. That's just not right. Plants shouldn't walk. And here's our Fire Flower, good old reliable. Come get me. See how well that works out for you. These nice little music blocks that really, you can really feel the HD rumble when you walk over them. It's kind of neat. Ugh, get away. Get some extra coins for our trouble here. A lot of the time those little flowers aren't that useful, but they're always nice to look out for. I wonder myself. This pipe seems suspicious. And here we are in the background. We don't really need that fire flower for now. So we'll keep that elephant in keep our elephant in reserve here. So there's our first 10 coin of this stage right in the back here. So that's cool. That's correct. Good for you on paying attention. And here's our second one right there. I think Mario's used to it at this point. So we're already past the checkpoint here. We're going through the level pretty quick. But wouldn't you know it, it's time to get wonderful. And I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut here, I think. Yeah, that was cool. That was a neat little musical number. I didn't want to hurt them while they were chilling and just having a fun time. That's true. We'll kill this guy, though, because he's in our way. Just kind of keep running. And that's the level. Very, very short and sweet. A neat little sequence that gotten pretty memorable at this point. That's our second Wonder Seed to close that level out. However, something we'll note here in a second. We've completed the level, and we've unlocked the way forward. But if we hit L to look at the courses, you'll notice despite getting everything, it doesn't have that check mark on it. And that means there's actually a secret that we have not seen. So I'll just meet you where that is. Okay. So going through that musical sequence another time, it actually alters this little platform right here, this little landmass. So if we get a nice running start and jump from here, we actually can jump on this pipe. And there's actually a whole little area up here. And we can go through this pipe over here. And now we're in the foreground. So that's cool. Got a lot of coins we can collect as we run. Get a nice look at that detailed face. And we're going past the old goal and just immediately going forward. I don't really know what this pipe, if this is a thing you can go to or not, actually. We'll go down here, pop up here, and we have a secret exit. So you can tell with the red flag there, it's a extra exit you don't need to hit. But that actually gets us another Wonder Seed. And with that in mind, now we're finally actually done with Piranha Plants on Parade. And for our efforts, got a little pipe down there we can look at. So let's pop down and see what's in there. Ooh, where could we be? Captain Toad? So much smoke. I'm not going to do a Toad impression. Quite the surprising place to run into someone, huh? Nice to meet you. This is our first time meeting, right? Or maybe you already know who I am. I heard there was treasure somewhere around this place. The next thing I knew, here I was. Do you think anyone lives in those aisles over there? And what's with all the smoke? Also, I found 50 flower coins. They're all yours. Should be helpful out in the world. See you around. Thanks, Captain Toad. You're the hero everyone needs. That's a neat little sneak peek of places we have yet to go. So we'll continue forward here with Scram, Skedaddlers. It's our next level. Another new enemy. You're going to be noticing a lot of new enemies in this one. This little weasel-looking dude. You can run after him here. I'm gonna actually get an elephant. I want to be an elephant. You can run as much as you like, but you can't escape. So they're pretty fast. There's also all these like peanut like things in the way, which we can't actually destroy. Get out of here. Got some water in here. Let's see what's in there. Just some coins. I don't think there's anything over here. Let me double check. Yeah, we can destroy those with a ground pound or with the trunk is actually pretty easy. And then we can keep moving here, get some more coins. And hey, our 10 coin is unfortunately in the hands of this guy, so we're going to have to track him down. Alright, easy enough. And there's a pretty suspicious red pipe here, so let's plow down here. Here's our second coin already. So watch out for these guys. We'd actually jump off of these little, I guess they're supposed to be nuts. And just take them out there. So that worked out pretty well. Thanks for the help there. We could never have done it without you. Move back up to where we were. You want to be careful that they don't destroy everything or hurt us. What's interesting, you can actually push these pipes because they're not connected to anything, and get some extra coins for a reward there by, doing a very horrible death for those guys. Being squeezed. You can also crouch too if you want. There we go. You had no chance. You want to be careful with this guy. We want to take him out, and you want the elephant if you can, just to destroy that and get the other coin. I think you could alternatively use the shell too, but you don't have to. And once again, you have something that you shouldn't have, and now you have no hope. So now it's time for another wonderful section. It's time to get invincible, the superstar, a endless shower of superstars actually, or Starman. I don't know if that's the official term anymore. We also are pulling in coins, and this guy had no chance. So there we go. Pretty short and sweet. Pretty satisfying, I would say. And now with here we gotta be a little careful as we near the end here. This guy's gonna run, and we have to quickly jump off before he destroys everything below us so we can actually get to the top of the flagpole. Getting to the top does get you a gold flagpole, which isn't necessary to beat the game, but I'm still gonna do it with all of them anyway. So, that's just another thing to kind of keep in mind. Look at that, just look of pure terror. Alrighty. So that's everything, I think, so far. So let's move forward. Oh, there's that Castle Bowser. Isn't this fun? The The flower castle is me, and I'm the flower castle. So much wonder power. I can feel myself getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Soon, everything will be mine. I'm no Jack Black, unfortunately. He'd make a killing. That no-good Bowser, I won't stand for his antics. We've got to get to him somehow. Well, we have no other option. We'll use this propeller flower to go ahead and catch up. Alright, let's go. The only path is forward. It's time to take him out. No, all the courses, they're being uncompleted. How could you do this, Bowser? That's a step too far. Oh, Bowser Jr. Aw, yeah, my dad's a castle now. Nobody's gonna be able to stop him now he's all-powerful. Yeah, yeah. We've heard it all before. This is getting worse and worse. And look at that plant coiled around that house over there. Hey, I've got it. Let's try using our Wonder Seeds. I bet that'll fix this. They're really powerful. Well, if you see a carnivorous plant, just feed it a seed. I guess that makes sense. Or it just kills it. That's fine, too. Okay. The Badge House in Pipe Rock Plateau. Is everything alright in here? I was so scared. I thought I'd wilt on the spot. I'm glad I was here to keep this badge safe. Oh yeah, badges. They have lots of different effects. People will travel through the Flower Kingdom like using them. Also if you play RPGs. Prince Florian, if I could be so bold, would you accept this gift from me? Wow. Shoot your shot. I'm sure someone as princely as you would know how to use it best. That has Mario's hat branding on there. Is he going to get cut out of this? Oh, thank you. I've always wanted to wear one of these. I can use the power of this badge to help everyone. There you go, Florian. You can earn your keep. This brings a bloom to my heart, Prince Florian. I'm happy that you're pleased. Badges will take some trouble out of your travels. This way. Okay, if you say so, Flower, I'll trust you. Okay, welcome to the training ground with the parachute cap. While in midair, press R or shake the controller to open your hat and float slowly downward. We will not be shaking the controller. So, boom. We get a big old hat to parachute in. That's a good question. So there we go. Okay, and that's all we get. That's our tutorial. So yeah, badges are a thing in this. We will be collecting a lot of them that will help us on our adventure here. Look at this place. There's so much to see, but there's another one of those icky plants. We're going to need more Wonder Seeds. So where do you think we should head first? If you want to have a look at the map, just press L. So we've got a pretty large selection of levels to go through, actually. Some of these are a bit smaller than others, though, so we can plop through them pretty quickly, I think. Bulrush coming through. Let's start with this one. We can stay on the backs of some of the bigger enemies. That's a good thing to know. So here's these Bulrush enemies. And sure enough, yeah, they can do quite a bit of damage to all sorts of things. If you jump on their backs, they will charge where... Oh, will they not charge where I'm facing? Will you charge... Okay. I think this one's just broken. Come over here. There we go. I'm trying to show that you can ride them while they're doing that, but that's fine. These little weird snail guys are right here, and then... Take 3 big swings of the trunk to take them out. That sure was, Flower, but you're safe now. So they're relatively hardy. They take a fair bit of damage to go down. So to get this 10 coin, we gotta do something a little tricky here. You don't want to go too far forward. But this tree right here is a little special. It's not quite even. So if we do a ground pound, we lower it 1 level. We move forward a bit, get this guy's attention. You can plow right through. But if we do 1 more, that'll bring it to ground level and cover up that pit. And now this guy can come break through for us. Thank you. So there we go. If you're not careful, they will just fall to their death in the pit below, so try to avoid that. Doesn't really seem like a thing Mario would let happen. I'm gonna take this guy's shell with me in the meantime. Who knows where it'll be useful. No, we'll let it go. This guy's bored. You'll notice this tree's also kind of shaky, so let's make things less boring. And here's these guys. I don't know the names of most of these new enemies. These are evil clouds. They're the polar opposite of these neat platform clouds. They come from a very dark place. Boom. That's our second of the big purple coins. Right down to the checkpoint here. We actually skipped this little area here where these guys can kind of rush at us, which isn't really that notable. Let's let you guys go. So let's continue now that we're past all that. So here you gotta be a little careful. This guy's gonna charge at you, and he actually jumps. So you want to try to avoid that if you can. This one doesn't have anything you can do. There is a... Okay, that's a hidden block I didn't know was there. That's a nabbit thing. Most of the time the hidden blocks are just gonna be like a coin or something like that, so they're not a huge deal. Now this block looks special. And here's these guys. These enemies are interesting because you kill one, they bounce away, and they will collect anything that they collide into. We gotta run. This guy's coming. Oh, I thought I could jump on him. Okay. Well, thanks for getting that for us anyway, I guess. And now we're gonna hitch a ride on this stampede. So let's follow them for a bit. We have a time limit with this wonder effect, which is a little concerning. We'll keep going. Oh man, they just killed the flagpole. You can't do that. How am I supposed to actually complete the level? That's crazy. And it's over. Wonderful. So we're gonna just keep running here. We can run across these platforms, and boom, we get a hidden exit right away, which coincided with the Wonder Flower going down a very long flagpole. So we're kind of going a little out of order here, but the Wonder Seed did kind of lead us this way. I have to assume this is the game trying to tutorialize that, hey, there are multiple exits. So we'll head back to this level, because we also missed that other coin, I believe. So I'll meet you back there, and we will not do the Wonder Flower section, and we'll see how the rest of the level kind of shakes out. Okay. So we will not be getting this Wonder Flower this time. We'll rush right past this guy, and we'll just kind of do the level as normal. There's a little bubble here we can hit. Gotta do it 1, 2, and then 3 times. That just gets us a bunch of extra stuff, which is nice. And then... I'm trying to think here. Do I just... There we go. We can collect stuff like that, which is nice. That brings us down here. So we're gonna try and lead this guy. He's gonna break past that stuff. But he hits the wall, and he's still alive. So now we can have him break through that, and now we can get the 10 coin. So that's all set. And then from there... I'm trying to think. So what we want to do... We can ride this guy, and boom, we can hop, catch a lift on the top of the flagpole with their help. So there we go. So yeah, interesting enough that some of these courses will have multiple exits, and if you want everything, you are forced to contend with that. Some stuff is mutually exclusive. You could not do the Wonder Flower segment and get those things. So, interesting. Now that I've collected some Wonder Seeds, I'm sure we can do something with them. Let's go see what that coil plant is. I'll get there later, Florian. You don't run this Let's Play, I do. So, that was a pretty crazy set of levels. So let's take a break. So these break time levels are really bite-sized. They're very, very short. Dash and go. Hold Y to move and dash. Dash, get to the Wonder Seed. Also kind of a tutorial on running, I guess. So we're going to smack this and just run. Just never stop running. Don't just leave all your problems behind you. And there we go. Very, very simple. Very difficult to actually fail that level. Because that blue line will just send you back to the beginning. But there we go. That's an easier one to get. There's also a little guy over here. Hi there. Here at the Poplin Shop, we sell everything, and we accept flower coins as payment. Do you now? So, at the shop, there's a lot of things we can buy here. There's a boost badge to earn coins for defeating enemies we can get. There's a Wonder Seed you can just get wholesale, a bunch of 1-ups, and then standees. So let's read about these. You can place standees just about anywhere in a course. A standee is a sign saying, I was here. Just hit X while crouched, and there you go. During online play, you can use standees placed by players worldwide to revive yourself when you're a ghost. Your own standees can't revive you, but they can rescue your fellow players online. You may be able to save someone by placing one in a dangerous location. Sometimes you may pass by gray standees within courses. These are standees placed in the path by players around the world. As long as they're gray, they can't revive you, but if you touch them once, they'll be active and you can use them. There's a ton of different standee signs you can collect for an extra reward. And there are a ton of different designs for these. You can select them from the main menu to see all the standees you collected so far. So this is a purely online thing, which I won't be messing with too much in this playthrough. But it's a cool thing. Let's just buy one just because they're cheap and see what we get. Swimming Mario. Oh, there's swimming in this game. Spoilers. So that's cool. It's a neat little thing. We'll buy the Wonder Seed here because we also have the money for it. And we'll buy this badge too, I suppose. I haven't been using the other badge much yet, but this is a neat one. And I guess yes, sure, why not? We'll put this boost. So we have a boost badge and an action badge. These are, you have to pick one or the other. You can't have multiple badges equipped. And this one is actually more passive, so it is not tied to a button. Okay. So we can move around a little bit more. There's this level 2 that's been kind of taunting us. Also, this thing here is just to tell you about online, which we don't need to worry about right now. So let's go mess with some Hoppos. Okay. These poor little guys. Very round, and they can plug up holes. And they've got a lot of coins for that. We don't have to collect them, which is nice. They're actually, I think, immune to being hurt. But if you collide with them, they'll start to roll like that. And they'll start to plug up holes as you go. Yeah. Start the chain reaction. And get a 1-up. Very nice. So yeah, thanks for plugging these holes up, guys. These poor, poor things. Elephant time. So yeah, they're not really an enemy. They're just kind of they exist. So let's smack you around. Smack you around. See where they go. Get that chain reaction going. And this one's actually a little special. If we bounce up, we go all the way to a secret area. How's it going? I'm going to try and do this fancy. We're going to toss the shell. And we're going to follow the shell and try and get these coins at the same time. There we go. Got them all. That's pretty neat. You don't have to do that. The big coin will always be there regardless, but I wanted to style a little bit. These are they Galoombas? These have been in other games before, but they're a little rare. They're basically just Goombas. They're just uglier Goombas. Well, depending on who you talk to anyway, I guess. Don't really need another elephant fruit. Let's bounce this guy, get them up in there. Pop over you. And just kind of keep moving. Rampage! Another one of these bubbles we can hit. So we'll hit once, twice, and 3 times to get a bunch of coins. And an elephant fruit we don't need. We'll have to keep moving. We're doing pretty good, though. We're making good time on this level. Not that we're being timed, which is not a thing anymore. And if we want to reach this Hoppo, we gotta do an old trick. You hold up, and then jump to shoot the shell up. But we also need the shell for something here. That our last purple coin there. Also, we can go up here. See what this guy has to say. If I can actually get up there. There we go. Because I'm cool, because I'm a gamer. That's why. That's how. Let's smack this Hoppo. Oh god, don't smack me. Yeah, they can't hurt you either. They're just very sad existence when you really think about it. And hey, wouldn't you know it, it's another Wonder Flower. Oh god, they're everywhere. We got a wall closing us in. We can only go so far. But there's even more. And there's a big one over there, which happens to have the Wonder Seed right there. So that's a pretty short one. Pretty short and sweet. Where's this guy gonna go? I'm kind of curious. Are you gonna plug up anything? Nope, you're just gonna keep going. Okay. Never got this guy, apparently. Okay, you just exist. You just continuously do that, I guess. That's sad. Okay, I gotta get away from you now. Alright, let's get past that. Let's not think about it anymore. Can't go down here. Not every red pipe is one you can go down. Smack this guy to clog up this hole here, and that will give us ample room to get the top of the flagpole. So there we go. Not every new creature we find is necessarily an enemy. They're friends that we forcibly inconvenience to help us out. I'm just going to assume the Poplins help them out when all is said and done. Alrighty. And hey, another little thing popped up here. Another break time. This one's pretty quick. We can do this one quickly before we move forward. Yeah. That was a cute little musical Easter egg there. Gotta love the old music. Okay, so we are overqualified for the Wonder Seeds that we need to move forward here. You can see there's a path up there, but there's also this over here that's beckoning us. So, let's do that. Use Wonder Seed to take this Piranha plant down. And now we have access to a Wiggler race, Mountaineering. So let's take care of this so we can carve a path forward. Hold Y and move to dash. Reach the goal before the racing Wiggler. As you can expect. Off we go. He's using skates though, which kind of feels like cheating. But you know what? If a big elephant can outrun him, then he's got a lot of other issues. This is pretty straightforward. I mean, you do pretty much just run. Just kind of watch out for enemies as you go, like that. Let's stay up high. Go this way. And he has to avoid that big thing, but we can just keep moving. We can just plow through anything in our path. Got a Skedaddler trying to run interference here, but that won't do anything to stop us. And these little dash panels we can jump on and cling to and just kind of use to keep moving forward and just never stop. I could have used that one, but we'll keep going here. We don't need it. Oh, guys, he's catching up. We do need it. We need everything we can get. So that ended up being pretty close, all things considered. But yeah, that's pretty straightforward to the point. And that gets us our next Wonder Seed. Simple enough. And with that, Florian has something to say. We did it! We won a Wiggler race! A Flower Kingdom specialty. Wiggler was nice enough to give us an Auto Super Mushroom badge to celebrate your victory. Well, I didn't see that. When did that happen? It's a really great badge. It triggers the effects of a Super Mushroom when you start a course. Okay. Want me to wear it? Nah. That's kind of an easy mode thing. But it can be useful. So, we've done a lot so far, but we're actually nowhere near done with World 1. There's a lot to do still before we move on. So, I'm going to call this particular episode here. Next time we will do the stuff up there that I didn't touch, and all the stuff to the right here. So stay tuned as we finish up World 1, and I'll see you next time.